Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. And I made a video on this, but I wanted to hear your guys' thoughts, and I also wanted to talk about it more into detail. As you guys know, Kemba Walker will be a New York Knick. After being bought out by the Oklahoma City Thunder, he still needs to clear waivers, but he will most likely be a Knick, or he will be a Knick, and I'm looking forward to it. Last 5 years, like, this is basically the best point guard we've had for like the last 10 years. Like, we haven't had a good point guard in a long time. Like, Felton was a solid one, but he wasn't like some big time star. So maybe when you could say talent wise, since it's Stephon Marbury, it's really been a long time. But I don't think he'll be the long term solution here. I don't think he'll be here in the long run due to injuries. But for what we like, most likely we're going to be getting him on a cheap deal. It's an extremely smart move. It really is. It's better than trading for him like if he was on the Oklahoma City Thunder and taking on that huge contract. So this is kind of a low risk, high reward type of move by the New York Knicks, but he's a huge upgrade over Alfred Payne. He's a huge upgrade compared to Frank Ntilikina, Dennis Smith Jr., just like all the point guards we've had in the past. And it all comes down to him staying healthy. And I'm not really going to talk about the fit because I was planning on talking about the fit like with Randall and RJ, but we don't know until we actually see it out there on the basketball court. But the downside, obviously, like I said, injuries. This last season, only played 43 games, and the season before that, 56. I'm not sure if he got COVID this past season, though, because that was a great point by Avery. Fournier got COVID this past season, so I guess you can't really count that when it comes to his injury history because you can't really control that. Obviously, you have to stay healthy, but sometimes it could just happen out of nowhere. But Kemba Walker's huge upgrade, and I'm excited about the move because we're not giving up our future for him. We're not. That's what I like about it. Not like we traded and gave up our entire future. But what's going on, guys? Let me get into these comments. Yo, what's going on, Nate? I actually follow Nate on Twitter. I'm subscribed to your YouTube. I like your YouTube, man. He says, "What's up, new sub?" Well, welcome to the channel, man. Got a Giants/Knicks fan. Are you a Knicks fan? Robinson says, "Kemba." Yup. Yeah, and Kemba Walker's actually from New York, so that makes it even more awesome. Perfect fit. What's going on, Karam? Yo, what's going on, C-Mac? Crazy Hour yesterday, we are talking about Reggie Jackson in New York. Yeah, I believe when we're alive, we got that report. What's going on, Michael? How are you doing? Presti, make it happen. Bring in Laurie Markkinen. Heard it's 2 years, 17 million. So did it officially come out? Because I saw reports that it was like 9 mil. So is that official? That's still a good contract. That is a good contract, in my opinion. It is still low risk, high reward. Okay, 8 to 9 mil, 2 years. I'm okay with that. I think that's a steal. Obviously he's not Charlotte Hornets like days Kemba Walker, but still he's a huge upgrade compared to what we had in the past. But we're gonna be getting into it. Second year's a team option. That's amazing. A healthy Kemba's very nice. It's sad he's 31 though. I wish he was 27. Yeah. We're good on point guards now. I agree. Because like a lot of people were asking like Noah, like what are we gonna do at the starting point guard position? Are we starting Derrick Rose or just not gonna give him a lot of a lot of money, a lot of minutes? But some people actually aren't sold on Kemba starting. Some people think Derrick Rose will still start, which is interesting. A healthy Kemba can average 20 and 8. Yeah, he's a professional scorer of the basketball. We needed shot creators. We needed scorers, and Fournier and Kemba bring that when healthy. And they've played together, Fournier and Kemba, so they know each other. So that's cool. There's going to be the chemistry there. I think this is it for free agency for us, unless we manage to pick up. Tell you, tell you. I'm not sure what you meant there, but yeah, I think we're done as well. You're a Knicks fan, awesome. This is crazy. LOL. Wow, I just got home. It's crazy. What's going on, Oreos? I like your name. What we getting next? I think we're done in free agency unless like we make a trade. Um, put in the comments like, would you want to make a move like when it comes to a trade? Hey, Kemba mentioned this. First off season in a while, he got some time off to get his body right. Yeah, I hope he stays healthy. He seems like a great locker room guy. We know what he's capable of offensively. The defense is kind of a knock because he is undersized, but yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what Kemba could bring. Just has to stay healthy. What about the rumors about Knicks trading for Miles Turner? I'm all for that. Depends what we give up. We would definitely have to give up Mitch, but I feel like Miles Turner brings some more versatility to the offense. I wouldn't be mad at that at all. And obviously, one of the best rim protectors in the NBA. You don't think the Knicks are done making moves? We'll see. Video leaked with Turner and Randall. Oh yeah, but that's just them working now. Like, I don't read too much into that. Um, Yeah, Knicks fans overthink. Let's get Turner. I'll be okay with that. Yo, what's going on, Coley? What's going on, man? Great supporter of the channel. Was it you? Someone made a really good point that we need to get more depth at wing, or we need to get a wing that provides defense. Like Fournier is an okay defender. I don't think he's the best in the world. Alec Burks is like solid, but I feel like we need more defense at that wing spot. All right, let's bring back Frank. We'll play him as a wing. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Um, I'll take Turner and Sexton. Yeah, I don't think we're getting Sexton right now, to be honest. You want Kelly Oubre? That's interesting. If we can get him on a cheap contract, I wouldn't be mad at that, but I don't think he would take a cheap contract. Um, yo, we need RJ to take a huge jump. Yeah, I like Fournier, but obviously he's not a star. He's solid. Um, what else? The, the team didn't give up a single. Yeah, that was the thing that was amazing. Like we didn't give up any future assets. Like, we should actually be thanking the Thunder, though. Yes, Leon Rose was on that shit, and the organization, whoever was Scott Perry. But we should thank Sam Presti for buying Kemba Walker out. Because I feel like it's good for both sides, because we know he's not going to be with the Thunder long term. But does this also show that we're building around RJ and Randall? Do you guys think that? The Knicks have accepted, like, free agents are coming here, or we'll see what happens. The team didn't give up a single asset to acquire what we currently have in the roster. This front office is what all Knicks fans have been waiting for decades. Smart. Yup, I agree. We didn't panic. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Coley. Yo, what's going on, Julio? Trying to read every comment. Good afternoon, Clutch B-Ball. Kemba will go. Yup, he's going to New York, man. How are you? Yeah, I think I read all of them. I think I'm caught up now. I'm sorry. I try to read everyone. Oh, yeah, we need to bring back Pinson. We need to bring back Pinson. I've been saying this on my channel. I said Kelly Oubre will be a very good fit for this Knicks team. I feel like Tom Thibodeau would really like him. I agree with that. I feel like he's a really a Tibbs guy. He plays with a lot of energy. He's a good defense player, and he's also young, so he's continuing to get better. He's gotten better pretty much like every season. Um, wait, did we bring back Pinson? I didn't see that. Did we? I did not see that. I must have been sleeping. Honestly, I've been trying to get sleep lately. Um, I think the front office accepted that no matter what we did this offseason, we won't win a championship. So they made sure we stayed competitive and continue to build off this nice chemistry we have. Yeah, man. Obviously, the goal is to win a championship. Um, we just need we just need everyone to play well. But obviously, I want to see this team win a championship. Um, yo, Oubre solid. Mad people don't like him, but he's not. I think it's because he doesn't have a consistent jumper from the outside. But I believe it was the season before he shot like 35% from three. Not this past season. He shot bad. But he had like nice stretches, but it's just not consistent. Um, someone asked this, like, because Derrick Rose played some off the ball like shooting guard in Minnesota. With Tom Thibodeau, he loves Derrick Rose so much. Imagine if Fournier comes off the bench and we put Derrick Rose at the two and have Kemba at the one. I'm not saying that's what we should do, but Derrick Rose has improved his three-point shooting. Someone put that in the comments. But I feel like that'll be undersized. I wouldn't like that when it comes to defense or just in general. Championship this year, I wish. I would really love the move to get Oubre, but I don't think he looks. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, what's going on, Pudge? He has the best profile picture of Leon Rose. He was hella salty when we got that eighth pick, Leon Rose. Um, we have to waive Knox and maybe Vildoza to free up Cap and D Rose's bird rights. Yeah, he's not gonna be in the rotation. Um, yeah, at this point, we're probably gonna have to waive Vildoza. We really are. I never understood that move. Like he looks like an okay player from overseas, but I didn't really understand the Vildoza move. Like, we could have just got someone like I don't know, someone in free agency. I don't get what was so special about Vildoza. I'm not knocking him. Um, see, a lot of people hate on Danny Green, but that wouldn't be a bad like depth piece. I've watched plenty of Sixers games, though. I'm not even a Sixers fan, but it pisses me off watching Green sometimes offensively. Um, that'll be messed up the way Vildoza. But if we gotta improve this team, sorry, Luca. But I will say the downside of getting Kemba Walker, because I like to keep it real with you guys. Obviously, the optimistic point of view is we finally got someone that could put pressure on the defense. We got shot creators in Fournier and Kemba. But the reality is, Kemba's not the solution long term with the injury history. He's not getting any younger. So hopefully the Knicks have a plan that we're grooming one of these guys, if it's Quickly or McBride, to be that point guard of the future, you know? So what do you guys think with that situation? Like, are you kind of worried that the Knicks still aren't trying to like develop a point guard or something, or bring in a long term solution? Because I really do like Kemba, but we still need that long term solution down the road at point guard. Um, Damn, Grimes will take all of IQ's minutes. Wow. I really don't care as long as we're winning. See, like, I love that we're like, I love winning, but we also have to build, like, I don't know, a consistent winner, you know? I feel bad for the young guys because this was my thing. I was talking to my boy MH, or it was Avery. We draft these win now mode players, but we might not even play them. Like, McBride might not play, and we did all that trading down. I know it could help us, like, collect these assets for trades, but what was the point of trading down for players that we like if they and they're apparently win now mode players if they're not even gonna play that much, you know? Yeah, Grimes can defend. He's a dog. So, I don't know. That was an interesting move on draft night. Again, I love that we're winning now. I'm not into that. I don't like that tanking shit, but I don't know. I thought we should have just taken the best talent available at 19. That's just me, though. Oh, yeah, Rokas, he's staying overseas for a year. Apparently, he's playing in the summer league, though. Yeah, McBride's kind of a combo. I guess you are right about that. But he's like 6'2". But you could say Quickly's the same, but McBride is obviously a way better defender, or at least I think he'll be. Mm. Yeah, that's true. You can't give Rose and Kemba that many minutes due to their bodies. Actually, good point there, Jason. Sorry, I'm always sometimes like panicking because I want to develop guys. You know, they will show off in the summer league and get rotation spots on the Knicks. Like I know, like they didn't want anyone there at like 19, and they thought they could have got their guys later. I'm not gonna complain about it anymore. I'm not. These young guys want an impact winning now anyway. Let me see. Yeah, that's true. I'm just wondering if they have a plan. That was like at the top of my head. I'm just hoping they have a plan for these young guys, you know? Dude, that'd be terrible if Kemba plays 45 minutes a game. But you know what? I'm prepared for it because it's Tibbs. But I just want to win. I don't care who's on the court. Evan's profile picture. I don't know if any of you guys see that. That's hilarious. But I do like both of our players. Um, I like Grimes. I like McBride. I like McBride more though. I'll be okay with that. That's an improved season. I want to at least improve one round. I want to at least improve one round. But yeah, Kemba Walker. I know a lot of people were like the people on Instagram because people just bash the Knicks. Like, oh, Kemba's washed and all this. I wouldn't say he's washed. He still averaged 20 points per game. But for what we're giving him, when it comes to the contract, he's not washed because we got to steal. If he was like on that giant contract still, then yes, that's stupid by the Knicks. That's what I was afraid of when I woke up and saw the notification because I didn't read the whole thing. I was like, oh my gosh, like did the Knicks like give up any future assets for Kemba? But we didn't give up any future assets. That's what I love. So it's kind of low risk, high reward. Wait, my boy Isaiah's in the chat. Yo, what's going on, Isaiah? He said, I like the roster. I think we have a top five bench. Yo, let's go, man. Yeah, I like our bench as well. Hopefully, Obi continues to get better. We got Noel back, Burks. Yeah, I like it, man. How are you doing? Hope all is well, Isaiah. Saw someone else. Yo, what's going on, Alex Sports? I hope you're doing well. I haven't talked to you in a while. I hope all is well. Um, Thank you so much for commenting on my video. Actually, I appreciate you still rocking with me and watching my channel. He says, "How are you?" No, I'm good, man. How are you? I probably said that already, but I have Dory short-term memory loss. Congrats on landing Kemba. Thank you, man. Well, thank you from all the Knicks fans. You think we'll be the sixth seed? I just want to win. I just want to win. Also, quickly may not be as effective as last season because let's be real, he was a foul baiter too. Yeah, they're starting to adjust things. I'm not one of those Knicks fans though that think Trae Young, like the memes that he's gonna be working at McDonald's because he can't draw fouls. I still think Trae Young's a really good player. He's one of the best passers in the game. Um, but yes, he did really rely on those calls. But Trae Young's still amazing. Um, I like when we fly under the radar air. I like when the Knicks are underdogs. Knicks will be fifth or sixth seed. I'm okay with that. Dame is a part of the problem in Portland. He locked himself in there. He'll never leave. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that situation. Ben Simmons, like, he's probably going to stay in Philly. Like, Sixers fans are going to yell at him again. It's just terrible. I feel bad for some Sixers fans, but I don't because, like, I know some cool Sixers fans, but then, like, Philly fans in general, because I'm a Giants fan, F Eagles fans. That's all I'm going to say. But I know some Knicks fans that are like, oh, let's play Kemba a little. Let's get his value up. Let's trade Kemba and all that for Lillard. 100%, bro. We gain more assets while acquiring more talent for the first time. Have quality rookies that we can groom. AK, the team got younger. Yeah, and we got RJ. Like, still got RJ and Mitch, but we need this team to stay healthy though, because we know Derrick Rose. Hopefully, he stays healthy. Kemba needs to stay healthy. Fournier, even like before this past season that he got COVID, 66 games is still a huge chunk, but I don't watch that many Magic games, so I don't know how many of those important games that he missed, but we need this team to stay healthy. It's true. I'm glad you're doing good, man. You're the baby goat. Don't forget it. You too, man. You're the goat as well. Yo, I want RJ to take that huge leap or jump. I'll be real. I have no idea how much money we have right now. I'll be real. I haven't checked. Sim probably knows. CP knows. I'm not good with that crap, to be honest. He and Rose are going to mesh perfectly, both around 25 minutes a game. Fournier can run some, and so can Burks. I'm kind of scared about like the wing defense though. Like Burks is okay or solid. But I don't know. I feel like we need more of a defender at that wing spot. Um, yeah, I feel like RJ's gonna get even better. Watch Grimes and McBride show off. I'm pumped to watch the summer league. I watched it last night. I was pretty like Davion Mitchell had a good game. I know he wasn't playing really NBA caliber talent like Kuminga and Moses Moody weren't playing. The most underrated basketball content creator. No, I'm not. No, I'm kidding. I appreciate it. He said, if I'm being honest, keep working. Thank you, man. Can't make it to every stream. Don't apologize about that. We have lives outside of YouTube. We have lives. Yeah, Danny Green. Danny Green pisses me off when I watch him play. But as a depth piece, like off the bench, I wouldn't mind it. But he does have some like raw moments. All right, Devin Cruz with his first troll comment. The New York Knickerbockers must trade Obi Brickton. He keeps breaking the backboards at the Garden, and they keep replacing it. Please trade that man. No, I think Obi got better towards the end of the like in the playoffs and towards the end of the season. I know it wasn't the improvement we wanted to see from someone that's almost 24 years old, and he developed a lot slower than we thought, but I don't know. He's a Nick. I'm not a huge Obi guy, but I want to see Obi do well. When you're in a New York Knicks uniform, I want to see you do well. Like Payton, it's hard to root for him, but I was even rooting for Payton, as crazy as that sounds. But Obi, I wish him the best, and I hope he plays well for us this upcoming season. And he played well when there's Derrick Rose out there on the court. We'll see. I'm not expecting us to win a championship, but we might improve one round. We'll see what happens. I feel like because I talked about how will the fit be with Julius Randle and Kemba, we won't know until it's like on the court, you know. Yo, what's going on? Mama said don't trust you. That's like one of my favorite usernames on YouTube. How are you doing? How do you feel? Um, okay. I think Mama said really likes Obi actually. Obi Brickton would be amazing in the EuroLeague because he could bring that American athleticism. Jeez, man, that's so disrespectful. Yeah, what's up, man? IQ and Kemba are both scoring guards. Yeah, so is D Rose. Don't want don't want you guys to hear me slurping stuff. Um, but I can't be mad at this move at all though. Like, there's no reason to be mad at this. If you're mad at this, you're kind of just being negative. Like, just the Kemba part of it because we didn't give up anything. We didn't. Maybe you could look at it as like he's not the long-term solution, but right now it's a steal. Kemba will benefit from Randall's game of penetration and dishing. That's a good point. Kemba's a big time threat offensively. Hopefully he steps up in the playoffs. That was one of the big knocks on him. Um, Knicks fans will always be negative no matter what. I can't blame some of them because we've been through so much shit, or older Knicks fans have been through more than me. So that's kind of selfish on my part saying that. I'm excited to watch this Knicks team. I hope they stay healthy and play well. Kemba makes Payne look like an AAU player. Yo, I wonder where Payne's gonna go though. Like, I don't know. Is there any rumors about Payton going anywhere? But yeah, this is my projected lineup, or this is the projected lineup in my opinion. Kemba, Fournier, Barrett, Randall, and Mitch. Do you guys agree with that? Some people think D Rose will start, which I think is interesting. But yeah, like 8 or 9 million a year in the second year is a team option. Oh, okay. Devin Cruz. I want him to though. I agree with you. He definitely does need to improve shooting off the dribble, but I hope he doesn't go overseas. Payne's going to the Tigers. CJ Rad says too many scoring guards on this team. That's a problem. The Knicks had a point guard problem, and now they've created another point guard problem. Too many scoring guards. Trade IQ for a shooting guard. Well, Alec Burks could play shooting guard off the bench. Um, but do you want more of like a defensive wing or shooting guard? Um, Trying to really analyze that. Too many scoring guards. Trade IQ. Let me know what you have in mind, CJ Rad. You know what they should do? The Pelicans, because Zion's not going to work out there, Zion's going to leave. He's not going to be happy there. They should really make that the Seattle Supersonics. They should. We need the Supersonics back. You don't think Zion's leaving New Orleans? I think he should. Um, People that said Payne was a solid defender last year didn't actually watch the games live. That guy was such a liability. It made me almost throw up. Like he had some nice moments that he would like pickpocket someone, but then sometimes he would let people blow right to the basket. He was an inconsistent solid defender. Some games he's solid, some games he's not. Um, Devin Cruz says Breaking news, former Knicks guard Alfred Payne and former Knicks forward Obi Toppin has signed a 3-year, $300,000 contract to deal with the construction yard prickers. Yeah, I like Quickly. I don't want to trade him. It depends what we trade him for, though. Yeah, Payne's definitely a better defender than Kemba. That's one of the downsides of Kemba. Um, yeah, I feel like we were all like, oh, who's our starting point guard? Like, I've been tired of like all of us. I've been tired of like that. It's always that big time question mark in the back of our head, like, oh, who's gonna be the starting point guard? Like, I've made a million videos, or so many people have made videos. It's Frank it, like Moutier, freaking so many point guards. So it feels good actually entering the season knowing who's gonna start, or at least I think Kemba will start. I would like Turner. I don't know if that's enough, but I would like Miles Turner. Do you guys want Miles Turner? Um, trying to get to every comment. Hear me out before anyone bashes me. We should trade IQ. What do you want to trade him for? Chef says no Turner. Yes, we didn't just get one point guard. We got two. We got Rose for a full season, and now Kemba. What's going on, Chef? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, 2-year deal. Someone said the 1 year is like 9 mil. Second year is like, or they're both 9 mil or 8 mil, and it's a team option. The second one. You don't want to give a Mitch for Turner. Wait, what's your name? Yelling Librarian? That's funny. I haven't heard Rondae Hollis Jefferson in a while. What's the last team he played for? The Raptors? I know he played for the Nets. I'm trying to think. What's the last team Rondae Hollis Jefferson played for? Who, Miles Turner? Yeah, he's one of the best rim protectors. He might, like, yes, he wasn't a knockdown three-point shooter, but he still gives you that threat from the outside. I don't know about quickly at the next Damian Lillard. He has a lot of work to do if he wants to be Damian Lillard. He has a lot of work to do. What do you think about Rokas? I watched some of Rokas. I do see a little Dragic in his game. I don't think he's completely Dragic. I think he has to do a better job going to his right hand. Obviously, he's a lefty player, but he shot it well from the outside. He's a very smooth player. I know he's staying 1 year in Real Madrid. I think he signed a contract there. He's going to be playing in the summer league. But I have to see what he does up against NBA caliber talent. But we'll see if he plays a game in a New York Knicks uniform like regular season, like a real game, not just summer league, or he stays overseas. But he has talent. He has good instincts too. He's a good passer. And shout out to Lithuania. That's awesome. Shout out to Lithuania. Wave Luca. Yeah, Luca might be gone. Not Real Madrid, Barcelona. I'm sorry. Kemba, he'll average 20 points, 4 assists. I think he'll average 20 and 4. I think that's realistic. Yeah, that's another point. Like, not even just like I wanted offense at the backup center spot, but I also want more of a physical big man. I know Mitch has gotten stronger, but he's still not there yet. I feel like we need more of a physical presence at center, like to deal with an Embiid, deal with a Jokic. So that's a good point. Let me think of the guys. Kemba's pretty strong, RJ strong, Fournier's pretty strong, Randall. I guess Mitch is kind of the only like kind of thin guy in that lineup. That's a really good question. How many points do you think Julius will average? I'll say this, his points will dip because we got Kemba, because we got Fournier. Um, but he'll become a smarter player with the basketball. I think he'll become a smarter player. The turnovers will go down. I'll say he's gonna average 22. What did he average past season? 23. He averaged 24. Okay, this past season. 25 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Yo, what's going on, Sports Critic? I hope you're doing well. I like the Jalen Suggs pick. That was a really good pick. Like, you shouldn't even worry about fit there. I think he was like way too talented to pass on. I thought the Raptors were gonna take him. I like Scotty Barnes, but I thought Suggs was the pick, especially with Lowry leaving. And Wagner's solid. Um, Randall 23 points per game. Wait, what about Mitch? Yeah, you got both of the Wagner brothers. That's hilarious, right? Knicks need to send Kevin Knox to a boxing gym for a year. Didn't he actually did do boxing before? I'm not even lying. I'll never forget. Like Randall did, Peyton didn't do anything. I apologize. Should have muted myself. Hey, Devin Cruz always trolling. I appreciate you guys in the chat. We got 71 people. Be free to smash that like button if you enjoy. Only if you want. Yeah, where do you guys think Lauri Markkanen will go? See, I don't care how many pounds someone gained. Use it on the court. Because I remember when we got so excited when Porzingis gained like 20 pounds and he didn't even use it on the court. We know he had no patience in the post and all that. Yeah, good point. Capella killed us. Drummond. Um, Marketing to the Spurs. Oh yeah, I saw some rumors about that. Send Knox to the Tigers with Elf. I want to see Knox be successful, even though he wasn't successful with the Knicks. I feel like we still need to play McBride though, because like Kemba's not gonna be able to keep up with Trae Young if we meet them in the playoffs again. Um, oh God, Evan, what the? Not reading that. Yeah, it was a low risk, high reward move. How he's going there with Dennis. Do as get Luke. What do you mean, Sean? Obi Brickton versus playoff Tingus Pingus 1v1 would last 4 months. I don't know if you guys saw, but Rokas, who we drafted in the second round, um, before Miles McBride, that was with the 34th pick, I believe. Yeah, 34th, because we took McBride at 36, I believe. He logged on to Facebook and he said all he saw was, who is this guy? And Tingus Pingus. Saw that in a report. I feel like the Bulls still got talent though. Like Patrick Williams is like there's still some longevity there because Patrick Williams is young. Same with Lonzo, and I feel like they had no choice but to get DeRozan and be aggressive because you want to keep Zach LaVine happy. You don't want him to leave the next offseason. You had to surround him with talent, especially after getting Vucevic. When you get Vucevic, it's like, yup, you have to get even more talent. Oh, we already signed Taj though. We just signed him. I don't think we waived him. And I feel like Taj won't even play that much. I feel like he's gonna be kind of he'll play, but he'll kind of be like a Udonis Haslem, Nick Collison, help out the young guys. I think he's good for the culture. Jericho Sims probably gonna be on the two-way. He has talent. He's extremely athletic, but he's like kind of an older project. Needs to work on a lot of things. Like he didn't get better. Like you could say, he got better at the mental part of the game, but he didn't really drastically get better. In, like 4 years of collegiate basketball at Texas. Yeah, he's an athletic freak of nature. Yeah, he can guard the perimeter. But yeah, he just knows jump shot. But when you're getting someone with the 58th pick, um, you're not really expecting them to be perfect. Will the Knicks still trade for Terrence Ross? I don't know. Probably not. I actually kind of wanted to do that on draft night. Does it feel weird having Terrence Ross because you guys are rebuilding and it's like just Terrence Ross is there now? Because like Vucevic is gone, Fournier, Gordon's gone, like all of them. So it kind of feels weird probably having Terrence Ross. Do you think they'll still trade for Turner? I don't know if that's actually part of the Knicks' plans. I just see a lot of reports like or some rumors. Terrence Ross for Kevin Knox in a second. Even though Kevin Knox he hasn't been good in a Knicks uniform, I still wish him the best of luck. Maybe the Magic take a flyer on him and try to develop him. Terrence Ross will be a good guy that Magic will rebuild around. Kevin Knox should start over RJ because that would give him the mental confidence and turn him into a solid starting shooting guard in the NBA. You know what I was just thinking about? You know what's so sad? We just saw Trae Young get over $200 million with the Hawks from the 2018 NBA draft class. And you know what our draft pick's doing from the 2018 NBA draft class? No disrespect to Kevin Knox. It just makes us look bad. He's in the summer league. He's playing in the summer league again. I don't know. I think that's embarrassing. Yeah, Devin Cruz trolls a lot. Don't trust you, Mama said. He trolls a lot. I'll go live for like a few more minutes. Wearing the Fortnite suit. Evan's changed his profile picture again. Who is it now? I think it's Kemba. Evan Knicks Nation. I like it. Kevin Knox is over with. He has all the tools, but no grit and no fire. He's too good of a kid. It's not even that he's too humble, because obviously I'm not comparing him to Giannis, but Giannis is extremely humble. It's just that, like, it's awesome to be humble off the court, but when you're on the court, you're trying to make everyone your bitch. And Knox doesn't have that mentality. We could be here all day. We could have drafted Shea. We could have drafted Donovan Mitchell. Hey, even some Knicks fans think because Devin Booker went 13. Oh, we should have drafted Devin Booker at 4 instead of Porzingis. Like that's not realistic. Like some Knicks fans are just crazy. This is New York. We don't do humble. You should always be humble though. Don't get full of yourself. Unless you're on the court. Did our acquisitions address the zone defense that neutralized our? Oh, we don't have Peyton, so that zone will be run because we actually have threats that can shoot the ball now. Like Fournier can shoot the ball, and especially like movement. He can create for himself way more than Bullock. All respect to Bullock, he shot it well in the second half of the season. Again, we need Fournier to stay healthy. That's a big concern, but he definitely is more of a versatile scorer. Yeah, that's stupid. Just because of a workout, look at the damn tape. I don't care what they do in a workout. Mike D'Antoni will become a coaching consultant to Willie Green's new staff in New Orleans. I don't. I just hope Zion has the right coach over there. Knicks drafted Knox for upside with being an organization at the time without the structure and culture that comes from good management. We failed Knox. Actually, when you think about it, Knox could have done things better. Same thing with Frank, but you could say the organization failed both of them. But when you just watch him play, like Knox clearly isn't ready. He's extremely raw. we're not in the position to wait. And Frank just, I wasn't even high on Frank. Like, even if he went somewhere else, there's nothing great about Frank. He's a guy that could do the little things. He might be a nice player off the bench. That's about it. But yeah, there's no other way to put it. We drafted bust. I hope they're bust at least in the Knicks uniform. I hope they have a good career somewhere else. Kevin Knox is a better NBA body than those guys. Trust me, a healthy, mentally confident Knox can be the same levels of Giannis or Kevin Durant. Trust me. Well, a lot of people were comparing him to Kevin Durant after the summer league. Yeah, Frank was a good defender, or at least solid. Let me not say good. I know Frank fans are going to come out of nowhere and say, yup, he was an ex-Gary Payton. um, but obviously, like I've talked about it so much, but picking your dribble up too early, just not having consistent confidence. He was just scared, not dribbling to the basket. He just played scared. He didn't have that it factor you want from a starting point guard. I'm extremely happy we drafted Knox. He's one of the best young stars we have in this league. I'm not defending Knox. It is also on him. Drafting a kid big on video games is a big tell. He seems like a cool guy, but yeah, just Knox is done. Man, let Knox. Yeah, I know Isaiah hates Knox. Well, I hate him as a player. I don't hate him as a person, obviously. He seems like a cool dude, but yes, he has to go. That man stinks. He isn't an NBA player. Where's Hoodie Kev at? Oh, yeah, I thought that was a good move by Leon Rose. Our previous front office was pathetic. Our current front office makes them look like children on 2K. So, makes it look like me. Thanks, man. What was the comment? Delusional Knicks fan says, oh, we got a Woj bomb. Noah Cahill agrees to a 2-year, $74 million deal with the Knicks. Wow. 2 years, though? It's kind of messed up. It's kind of messed up. Um, wait, the Knicks are favorites to land Kawhi? They don't even have money. You really want Lauri Markkanen, Pudge. I feel like if we get him, so many Knicks fans are just gonna compare him to Porzingis, tall guy who could shoot threes. Like, I like Lauri Markkanen though. I do think he has talent. Nick Stonte DiVincenzo and Thaddeus Young. Um, Bucks get quickly and Knox. Wait. Oh, I don't think the Bucks are giving up DiVincenzo though. That's a scary thing. I don't think a lot of people talk about. DiVincenzo went down in the first round. The Bucks won the finals and they didn't even have their fully healthy roster. Yeah, it's possible. Silvery gray. Phil Jackson's he's crazy. Get Steve Novak. Isn't he like one of the commentators of the Bucks now? Not even lying. Or at least he used to be. Which is interesting. Good for him. I like Steve Novak. Discount double check. Alright, let's see what Devin says here. Frank Ntilikina, in my opinion, is a better overall defensive player and anchor than a guy like Drew Holiday. Gosh. But yeah, I want to hear your guys' like predictions. What are your stat predictions for Kemba Walker? What are your stat predictions? And I wonder who we're gonna have taking the last shot at the end of games. Is it gonna be Kemba or will it be Randall? Frank isn't better than anyone in the league, let alone Holiday. Yeah, he's trolling. He's trolling, man. Yeah, they closed out the series versus the Hawks. Yep. Um, I implore everyone to rewatch 2020 Eastern Conference Finals Celtics versus Heat. Kemba. Oh yeah, Kemba definitely had to be better in the playoffs. That's the big knock. The injuries and the also you could say fit, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, we hope he's better in the playoffs next time. But for the contract we're getting him on, it's a low risk, high reward. If he doesn't work out, then we'll let him walk because he's a team option. We could always decline it. So not like he's gonna be here long term. So I actually think it's still a good move. I know there's the knock there, but he's still a huge upgrade over Elfrid Payton. So I don't think it's a bad move because he's not gonna be here long term. It always made me cringe when Randall took shots at the end of games. That's just me though. Um, Kawhi to the Knicks. 17 points per game, 5.6 assists. 11 to 13 points, 3 to 5 assists. Yo, what's going on, Jeff for life? It all depends if Kemba stays healthy. This is true. I want RJ taking the game-winning shots this year, not Randall. RJ needs to get better creating though, like a shot off the bounce. Like I know he's improved. He's working on it with Drew Hanlon, but he has to prove that he could do that before he takes the last shot. 19 and 7, 25 and 4. Um, Someone really made a Woj account. That's hilarious. What did Isaiah say? 17 and 7 on 47% shooting. If he averages 7 assists, that's nice. Because I feel like the last 2 seasons, what was it? He averaged like 5 this past season or 4. Let me see. This past season, he averaged 4.9 assists, 4.8 before. So if he averages 7 assists per game, that's actually a career high. So that would be great, Isaiah. Yeah, I saw that. Mike D'Antoni to New Orleans. No, we didn't what? Evan Fournier needs to take the last shot. I actually wouldn't be mad at that. Yeah, it's low risk, high reward. I'm not saying he's our point guard in the long term, but right now it's the right move. Right move, boys crack. Yeah, I think he'll average like 4 or 5 assists. Yeah, I hope he stays healthy as well. Yeah, he has knee issues. That's why I'm glad we got him on a cheap deal, or potentially. Wait, buzzer beater, are you just finding out now? No, you knew Kemba Walker's a Knick, right? Or he will be. Yeah, D Rose is someone I wouldn't mind as a closer. You know, he could always get to that floater, pull up jumper. So D Rose, Fournier. Fournier's a good shooter though. I wouldn't mind him taking the last shot. I don't know the details on how bad his knee is, but I know he had some knee injuries. Because he only played 43 games this past season and 56. Um, Aaron, you mean Aaron Baines? I think he just got waived by the Raptors, right? But yeah, what's going on, Buzzer Beater? How you doing? Yeah, he had to get his like knee drained this past season. I don't know what it was specifically because I don't know shit about injuries. I think Sports Vibe TV knows a lot about that. Wait, if Luka, it's possible. Nixon six, and what round? I just want improvement. But you guys, I'm actually gonna close it out. I appreciate you guys tuning in with me for the 50 minutes. I really do appreciate your great amount of support. Um, Sorry my video wasn't that much like in depth. I was actually out, so I had to make it really quick. Thank you, Buzzer Beater. I really appreciate that. Yeah, he's from New York too. That's an awesome thing, Andre. Yeah, I hope we don't have. I don't know. I don't want Randall being that point forward as much. Sometimes it pisses me off. Not gonna lie. I don't think he's 5 foot. Isn't he like 6'1", 6 foot? Definitely struggle. He's 6 foot flat. But yeah, close. But close. But thank you guys so much for the great amount of support. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Yeah, I hope Tibbs doesn't run him into the ground either. Have a great one, Mama said. Coley. I know Isaiah was in here. Everyone that's in here. Buzzer beater. Um, yes, one of those point guards is gonna be waived. I think it's gonna be Luca. Have a good one, man. All right, guys. Peace out.